would like to invite up your host for the evening, the very funny Umar Khan.
What's up, Baltimore? How are ya? Oh, come on, late crowd. How are ya? Boom. You guys are the heroes. You're missing Game of Thrones for this. And we're going to be tweeting about it the whole show. We're going to ruin it for you. No, thank you guys for missing that for us. And yeah, I love, this is great, man. I love Baltimore. I just finished my first year as a school psychologist for Baltimore City Schools. And I mean, I could be bad at it. You just clap for a shitty school psychologist. No, I finished my first year and it's great. I love this job. It's weird. It's just weird for me because I'm not a professional. Like, I dress more for this than I do for my job. Like I just wear a hoodie and jeans at my job, and it's weird because I have to deliver really serious news to parents. Like, I'll be in meetings and I have to say stuff like, based on the results of my assessment, ma'am, I believe your child has autism. And the mom looks at me, she's like, are you sure? Because you're an adult in a hoodie. And I put the hoodie string in my mouth, I'm like, And then it's like, we don't get trained for half the shit we have to deal with in this job. Like, I work in a high school in West Baltimore City, and the assistant principal came to my office, and she confiscated 2 things off of a 9th grade student. She was like, this kid comes to school high every day. And she threw a bag of rolling papers on my desk and a bag of snacks called Munchies. And she said, can you talk to him? I said, sure, what are his grades like? And she said, oh, he gets all A's and B's. I was like, it sounds like he has life figured out. And what's my first question to this kid? How do I become as cool as you? Yeah. And don't get uptight. Late crowd, don't get uptight. I feel you guys are cooler than the early crowd. I skipped this joke because they were uptight. So I'm gonna do this joke. You guys gotta stay with me. I also work in an elementary school, and sometimes I have to deal with like really heavy stuff. I had a teacher come up to me. She said, hey, a kindergarten student said she wants to kill herself. What should we do? I was like, graduate her. She's 5 years old and already figured out life isn't worth living. And I'm downing antidepressants, finding something to hold on to. That's a good-ass joke, Baltimore. That's right, I'm molding the minds of children. And in my free time, I volunteer with inner city high school kids. I was learning this kid around the holidays. He was like, hey, Umar, what'd you do for Christmas? I said, nothing, man. He said, why not? I said, because I grew up Muslim. My parents didn't do that. He looked at me and he was like, man, Christmas is the best. You're a grown-ass man. Celebrate that shit next year. I was like, thanks, Daryl. He's like, my name's Darrell. I was like, Darrell, you're a grown-ass man. Change your name. I love these kids. They're amazing. They're super smart, super funny. The one thing I don't like about working with them is that black teens are really good at making fun of you. Not enough black people in the room to enjoy that joke. But right here, you got me. Hell yeah. No, black kids are so good at making fun of you, and they'll say shit that makes no sense, but it still hurts. Like, this kid was staring at me. He's like, you know what, Umar? Your head shaped like a box of Newports. What the fuck does that mean? But it hurt. And I wasn't gonna let this kid get away with it, so I was staring at him, trying to figure out something I could make fun of him for. He just looked at me, he's like, nah, you taking too long, and walked away. Yeah, I'm single, everybody. Thank you. I like that my mom started that. Hey, not yet. What? I don't know what just happened. No, I'm single and I'm on Tinder. Is anyone here on Tinder? Hell yeah, one honest person. The rest of you are liars. No, I'm on Tinder and I don't like it because I haven't been getting any matches and I started feeling ugly about myself. But then I read a study that said people of color are way less likely to get matched on an online dating site. And after reading that, a wave of relief fell over me. I was like, oh my God, thank God, I'm not ugly. The world is racist. I'd much rather live in a hateful world where I'm good looking. I I used to think girls looked at my profile picture and went, oh, he's gross. But now I think they look at my picture and go, he's cute, but my dad wouldn't approve. Or he's cute, but I don't want an Aladdin baby. Oh, fuck you, Baltimore, that's great. Don't even do that shit. You guys are the cool late crowd. And, I've learned a lot about white women from Tinder. Apparently, white women love adventures. Every white woman in their profile description is like, I love adventure! But then every picture is of them in a bar holding a drink. It's like, what's your adventure? Not getting a DUI on the way home? And I've only dated white women, and I get nervous when I meet parents. I think most people raise their kids to be open-minded, but when parents meet me, they're like, ooh, not that open-minded. They look at their daughter like, we just want you to shop in the ethnic food section, not fuck it. No, you guys sound like a DC crowd right now. I mean, it's gonna get worse. I've been dating a lot and I hate it, because dating is just two people lying to each other, right? Like the whole time you're like, yeah, I like reading too. That's why I don't treat dating like getting to know somebody. To me, dating is detective work. I'm like, I know something's fucked up about you, I'm gonna figure it out. And then a relationship is when two people come together and lie to everyone else. They're like, yeah, we're happy. No, we don't want to fuck anyone else. We totally wanted that baby. I wish people talked about how shitty their relationships are, because this is a true fact. Your relationship satisfaction, one of the biggest determinants of it is your perception of your friends' relationships. So if you think your friends have shittier relationships than you, then yours is more likely to last. That's why I'm like the best friends. Because I can't stop talking about how terrible my relationships are. And I should be like a couples counselor, but instead of like you guys coming to my couch, you just hang out with me for a day, and you and your partner walk away, you're like, oh my God, we could be like that guy. We could go to the farmer's market alone. I'm just getting flowers, the lady's wrapping up, she's like, she's gonna love these. Like, these are for me! Yeah, man. But I've been dating a lot, and I've been thinking about why, and that's just a setup, but okay. You guys are already a way cooler crowd than the first crowd. No, I've been dating a lot, and I've been thinking about why, and I was like, I want a baby, you know? Oh, every woman averted their gaze. Not with me, asshole. No, I want a baby, man. I work with kids, I love kids. Whenever I tell my dumb 20-some-year-old friends I want a baby, they're like, oh, kids are annoying, they say stupid shit all the time. And I was like, yo, you as a 20-some-year-old have never said anything profound in your life. Like, I was counseling two 5th graders this past year, and one was going through bullying. This other 5th grader with autism already went through bullying, so he was helping this kid who was being bullied. And the kid who was being bullied was like, I just want the cool kids to like me. And the kid with autism slapped his head. He was like, dude, the cool kids are actually the dumb kids. Yeah. You've never said anything that good in your life. Yeah, I've been going on a lot of day coffee dates because I date white women, and a day coffee date is the worst date. Because who the fuck wants to become more alert as the date goes on? You're like, it's a Thursday afternoon, why don't I have a job? Yeah, and when you date a lot, you find yourself in awkward situations a lot. Like we all have a hookup we regret, right? Yeah. Hell yeah, thank you, the honest dude. The rest of you, you're the regret. No, we all have a hookup we regret, which means we are all someone else's regret. And I'm totally fine with that. Because haven't you ever, like, woken up next to a stranger, you look at them like, ugh, I gotta get my life together. Like, if I can bring that motivation and change to a woman, God bless me. Like, if a girl wakes up and looks at me, he's like, I gotta start working out. I gotta reconnect with my father. I'm bringing people together, Baltimore. But it sucks when you see that regret happen live on the person's face on the date. And that happened to me recently. And I sure know it was gonna be trouble because the girl kept prefacing the date by saying, I'm kind of nervous. I've never been out with the brown dude before. It's like, you've been out with a fucking human, right? It's like that, but way better. So we go on our first date and it was weird. She kept saying oddly racist things. Like, she said, which was weird because we both worked for Baltimore City Public Schools. She said all black women look the same. Right? And if you're a black woman, go kick her ass and she won't know who did it. But I like to give people room. I like to give people room for error. I don't think she's racist. She grew up in an all-white town, and so I was like, look, this is why you can't say that. It comes off this way. Also, it's just not fucking true. And then she looked at me and she was like, yeah, but they all look the same. And in that moment in Baltimore, I was like, I have to have sex with this white woman. Because just knowing it's gonna make her parents angry is gonna make it that much better. So second date, we're in my bedroom because I'm dope. I feel like you guys don't believe me. No, we're in my bedroom, I take off her clothes, she takes off my clothes, she looks at me, she's like, never mind. We put our clothes back on, we decide to talk about it, and we decide to be just friends because I'm stupid. But then every time after we kept hanging out as friends, she would text me, hey, how come you didn't try to kiss me? Hey, how come you didn't try to kiss me? And I texted back, dude, I can't tell if you're into me or not. And then she texted, do you want honesty? And I should have said, no. What she should have said was, do you want brutality? No, but I was like, fine, go ahead. And I swear to God, this is what she said. She said, I can't handle hairy guys, ... but everything else about you is great. And then she thought she would save that by immediately texting, I'm sure you'll find someone who's into that and she'll have hair and a vagina and it'll be great. Yeah, so she's dead. And you can hear her on the next Serial podcast. All right, that's my time. Thank you, Baltimore.